Take a look on the highlight of classification of scanning. TCP Connect scan, half open or TCP SYN scanning, steal scanning, bounce attack scanning, SYN or FIN scanning, UDP scanning, ICMP scanning, reverse agent scanning, IDEL scan, list scan, RPC scan, ping sweep scan. Let's start with TCP Connect scan. TCP Connect is the most reliable form of TCP scan. TCP Connect will check whether a port is open or closed by using TCP protocol flags. If the port is open, then the connected command work. If the port is closed, the connected command unreachable. Note that the operating system provides the connect system call, which is used by the TCP connect method to check whether the port is open or closed. What is SYN steal scan or half open scan? SYN steal scan is also known as half open scan because it does not establish a full connection with the target machine. During this scan, the attacker first sends the SYN packet to a particular port of the target as a request to create a new connection and then wait for a reply. If the port reply back with SYN ACK flag set, this confirms that the port is open and being used. However, if we receive the RST flag, which is called the reset flag set, then this would means that the port is closed. One advantage of this particular scan is that in many services and systems, unsuccessful connections are not logged. This means that the scan would go undetected. Next scan is FIN steal scan. During a FIN steal scan, the attacker sends FIN flag set data packet. If that port is open, it would not send any data packet back. If it is closed, it will reply you back with FIN packet. Advantage of using FIN steal scan, it is also seen that some application or service do not reply with SYN request during TCP Connect scan. Hence, it is beneficial to use FIN steal scan. Next scan is FTP bounce scan. This type of port scanning is only possible when there is a bounce attack vulnerability on the FTP server. Bounce attack vulnerability allow the attacker to use the FTP server to port scan the target system, acting as a sort of proxy in between. This type of scan provides anonymity to the attacker and is hard to trace back comparatively. You can see the diagram of FTP bounce scan. Here the target is affected by FTP bounce vulnerability. That's why we get the result of the scan. Next scanning is SYN or FIN scanning. During a SYN or FIN scan, the TCP headers are split into various fragments. SYN-FIN is a type of scan which is not new, but instead it is combination of SYN steal scan and FIN steal scan. Next scanning is UDP scanning. This scanning process simply uses the UDP protocol instead of the TCP protocol, which has been mentioned in the previous example. The scanning process is much more complicated than TCP scanning since UDP is the connectionless protocol. During UDP scan, open port do not send any acknowledgement in reply to our request, while closed ports send an ICMP port unreached error when we send a request to a closed UDP port. Next scanning is ICMP scanning. ICMP scanning is a type of scanning method which sends ICMP packets to all machines on the network to determine active host on the network. In order to quickly complete a process, ICMP packets are sent to multiple nodes at the same time. Time can be further reduced by altering the timeout value of the scan. These are all about the ICMP scanning. Let's discuss revert ident scan. Reverse ident scan help us in identifying the user who owns the process. That is, it determines the username of the owner of any process connected via TCP. Please note that it can work in a reverse manner as well. The server can also run an IDN query on the user connecting to it.